I'm 14 carats, I'm 14 karat, doing it up like my earth. You say I got a touch, so good, so good.
Hey everyone, it's Kaylee, aka The Sophisticated Shopper, and I'm back with yet another video. This is actually part 2 to my humongous e.l.f. haul. This one is actually going to be for face products because I'm super excited about all of the face products that I've received. And just to let you guys know, a little disclaimer, everything that is in all of these hauls actually came in 3 different shipments throughout about 2 different months. Not 2 different months, about 2 months, just about. We're hitting the 2-month mark pretty much today. And actually the last shipment came today. So I'm just going to share with you guys some of the awesome things that I received. If you guys want to see all my lip products, I will have that linked below for you guys to see. I am doing an eyes, well, yes, an eyes, a lips, and a face part. So parts, well, eyes are going to be about part 3. Part 1 is the lips, and then the face is going to be part 2. I'm doing it in the order of things that I've got most of and that I'm most excited about. Because I didn't want to start it off with kind of the boring eye products, just because I didn't think you guys would be super interested in watching the rest of them and seeing all the other goodies that I received in each of these shipments. So let's get started. I have everything right now in a box, just so I can kind of switch through everything. I'm going to put all my eye products to the side so I don't mistakenly talk about them. Let's see. Put you over there. Alright. So, I think I'm also going to include one of the palettes that I got, the 22-piece palette that I received with the eye stuff too. Even though it has lip products and cheek products too, I figured since I have less eye products, put it with the eye products just to make the video a little bit more interesting, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm taking all the face stuff out of the box to show you guys. Sorry, I probably should have prepared a little bit earlier. I just put all my lip stuff away from e.l.f. And found them little homes. So here we go. Perfect. Alright, so pretty much everything is unpackaged, mainly because they came in the first and the second shipments. But some of the other things that aren't unpackaged are things that I received today. So, let's start with the thing I have less of. That way I don't overwhelm you guys from the start. So the first thing that I have is this baked blush. It's one of the first baked blushes I've ever received from them. This one I actually got from one of their things that you participate in, I guess, on their Instagram, like a little contest. So the first 10,000 people that signed up and did what the contest asked got one of these baked blushes in Pinktastic. And something really cool I've heard about this blush being used for is actually a highlighter. Because there's very little pink in there, and you'll see the sheen that comes with it. I did open this already, I just put it back in the packaging for the video. So the plastic is a little bit cheap, just like the flap itself, enclosing this blush, but I mean, who can complain when it's free, right? So this is it. It's super pretty. And also, I'm sorry, another little message here. Everything will be swatched in this video, so if you look at the video time and you go, holy crap, or oh my gosh, it's too long, I'm doing swatches of everything, so it will be a little bit longer than just showing everything and explaining it. So, fair warning for you guys. My lipstick one was about 30 minutes or so, or 40 minutes, just because I had so many I had to swatch to show you guys, just because I don't have enough time to do individual swatch videos. So it's kind of multitasking for me, and unfortunately it will take a little bit of time for you guys to watch the entire video, but I hope it'll be worth it, fingers crossed, hopefully. But I think all the items are perfect and need to be seen, so that's why I kind of took my time. So, enough about the rant. I still have some of this face or lip product on my hand. Let me see if I can wipe all that off even better. I don't think that did any better. Okay, probably not. But, just gonna dry off my hand now. Alright, so, a little bit more clean. This is the highlighter. It's kind of a gold shimmery highlighter. I actually have it on today. It's kind of hard to tell. Reapply some right here. So this is actually what it looks like on the skin. It's not at all gold, especially since I am a little bit more fair toned skin. I thought it was going to be crazy gold, but it's not. So yay. I've also heard of people using this wet as an eyeshadow, which seems really cool, and I think I want to try it. But just as a blush or a highlighter, this stuff is really good. One thing I do have to watch out for is it breaking me out, because I have heard a lot of things about their mineral products breaking people out. But I figure I already have acne. What's gonna make it worse makes it worse. I deal with it just because this stuff is so pretty. So it's worth it. And I really like this, and I think that this sells for $3 each. But if you guys do take part in their little thing that they have going on, or I think it just ended, or on the 4th I think it ends, so you may have 2 more days to complete this trial. If you look on their Instagram page, it'll tell you to spill your biggest beauty secret, and then you'll get one of these. So yeah, very, very nice product just for kind of participating in something that I usually wouldn't participate in, but I figured free blush, what the heck. And it's e.l.f, so I already love e.l.f, might as well try it. Okay, so the next thing that I received is one of their studio line brushes. Excuse me, I almost said blushes, even though I do have some of those too. This one is the Complexion Brush, and I actually picked this brush out because I wasn't sure what brush I wanted to try of theirs, but I saw a lot of good reviews for this one, so this one is the one I have. It has a brush guard on it, and it is a little bit flat right now because it is obviously being smashed by the brush guard, but I love the matte black handle. A lot of people say that this thing does come apart really easily, but mine seems pretty sturdy, hopefully. If not, I will contact them and let them know how quickly it broke, and hopefully they'll resolve it like I had one of the other problems I had with them, which they resolved very quickly and wonderfully, so thank you for that, e.l.f. So this is their Complexion Brush. There, so you can kind of see it. It's really pretty, and the bristles are so soft. They're almost as soft as the It Cosmetics bristles, which is nice because these are only $6 versus $30 or $40 or even more. So I really like this. It'll be really nice to do, since it is a little bit flat right there, it'll be nice to do contouring, blush, bronzing, pretty much anything. I like it, and so far it's not shedding on me, so that is a good sign. And I do have quite a few of their eye brushes from the Essentials and from the, no, they're all from the Essentials line. I do have one studio brush, and it's actually my stippling brush and the small stippling brush, and I love it. It's really good. It's really dirty, but it's really good, so I'm hoping this turns out the same. And it makes my makeup look flawless and not super cakey, because that is another problem you have to worry about with brushes. So hopefully this will be good. I have high hopes for it, and I can't wait to use it with some of the other products they sent me, which I'm actually going to move on to now. These are some of their newer palettes or newer things that they've released in the past year. Which one should I guess I'll do the contour palette first. So this is their contour palette in, well, I don't think it really has a shade. Yeah, it doesn't really have a shade, but this one is very light. Like, it's perfect for light skin tones is what I've been hearing and seeing in a bunch of tutorials, so I can't wait to try it myself since I do have very light skin. Let's see if we can open this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I already like this. Yeah, I already like this. So it's nice, it's matte, it's black, and it's a nice big contour. Just it's a nice big palette, and I don't have anything really for contouring yet. I need to broaden my horizon with that stuff, which is why I picked this guy out. So these are supposed to be like, this is like a color correcting yellowy kind of powder. I think they're both supposed to be like that, but this one I hear is a really good highlight. This one's the bronzing, and this one is the contouring shade. Something I've heard too about these guys that's really cool is you actually can pop out, which I'm kind of scared to do. You can pop out these shades from the bottom. I'm scared. I don't want to break it. I'm kind of scared now. Pop back in. I'm going to pop back in. But these, just take my word for it, they pop out and pop back in. So if one of these colors isn't perfect for you, or you wanted to take a palette with you somewhere for traveling and wanted a blush in there, you could actually pop out one of the blushes from their blush palettes that they have and put them in here as well, so you have your contouring and your blush, which is a really cool idea. I wish they would do that with more different colors of blush and different shades of contouring powders, which would be fantastic for not only myself but other ladies out there or gentlemen that have different tones of skin, which everybody does. So that'd be a good suggestion, e.l.f. If you could think about maybe doing that, that'd be awesome. So yeah, these are the colors. I will swatch them really quickly for you. So this is the yellowy one right here. That's actually a nice color payoff just from a swatch. I think it's kind of pointless to show you guys those swatches, but yeah, I can't even see it on here, but there it is. It's very light, so that would be perfect for right here for setting the under eye or even concealing the under eye, because if you can tell, I kind of have puff bags right there right now because I am a little bit sick and I have allergies, so I'm hoping that will help with that. And let's see, this one is more of a beigey color. Let's see what you look like. Yeah, that doesn't even show up. That's like my face powder almost. It's a little bit more brown than white, so I'm okay with that. I'm really excited though, hoping these are more taupe colored. I'm really hoping. Oh yes, sweet. This is not orange colored at all. It's very taupe, and this is the color I'm swatching right now. Let's see. Oh yes, perfect. I'm excited now, and I get to use my new brush with it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I took too much, but I don't care. This stuff, the darkest shade, which I guess is the contouring shade, look at that. Look at that. Oh yes. Oh yes. And do they blend well? Oh, they do. Oh, now I'm super happy and excited. And it is like a taupe matte brown. Like all of these are matte, which is good and bad. But for contour, I really want a matte contour since my powder is mattifying and it's not at all dewy. So this will be perfect. And it's the right shade for pale people, which is so hard to find in drugstore makeup. So I'm super excited about that. And that was the contour palette. And this one is the blush palette in Light. I was gonna be brave and pick out the dark one as well, but I've been hearing that even if you know how to apply blush with a light hand, it's hard to control those blushes and their color payoff. So I decided not to be so brave and get the light shades that I know I can wear every day or try to wear every day. So this one has the same cool thing to where you can just like punch out the blushes and put them in whatever palette you want. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. Okay. Except now I'm a little bit confused. This shade right here, I gotta find it just to prove it. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. Okay, I am wrong. I first thought it was the exact same shade as one of their studio blushes, but it's not. It's a little bit more rosy, so I'm okay with that, just as long as it's not exactly the same, because that would be kind of rude to do to us who like to buy a lot of products. So, ranting over, now I'm going to start with this guy. This is like a orangey, orange kind of peachy shade. Hopefully it's more peach than orange. It's orange. I guess you could use that as a bronzer. Yeah, that's orange. I don't think I'll be using that. Yeah, so that one's kind of a dud for me, just because I don't like orangey colors on my pale skin. I prefer more pinks and more mauves, and yeah, pretty much those shades. This one looks pretty though. This one looks like a bubblegummy pink. That's pretty. That does look a little bit similar to one of the studio blushes that I have. But I'm hoping it's not exactly the same. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I just put it on the brown. That was not good. Ooh, I like you. Okay. So that's what it looks like. It's very subtle on pale skin. I think if you applied enough of it, you'd be able to see it on a little bit darker skin or darker skin tones. Kind of, I think it might show up as well as this one I have on today. I think this one is one of my studio blushes in Blushing Rose, so hopefully it'll show up to be about this color or a little bit lighter of a bright pink. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But I mean, they're really nice so far. This one is gonna be pretty too. So this is the third shade right here. I can't count today either. Ooh, so that's like a coral pink. It's a little bit more of a red coral, but it's really pretty. I like that one right there. And then, let's see, last one. This one is literally like a red coral. Did I just swatch the same one? Now I'm confused. Okay, I just swatched the same one. That one's the fourth one, that one's the third. So this one right here is this guy, and the darkest, not really darkest, the reddest one is right here. So those are three of the shades. That's the fourth one, which is kind of eh, but those are really pretty. And I think I can also use this brush with this one, the Complexion Brush. So I like those. They're pretty good. I'll have to see how they apply on the face, because just swatching them with my fingers doesn't exactly do the trick. So I'm hoping this will be great, and if they are great, I'll be able to take them with me and travel with them and enjoy them. So yeah, pretty good product. I may just have to check out the dark one too if they are cool enough to either put that on sale or something. I may have to try that one out just to see how those ones look too. Alright, moving on. So I'm gonna look this up just because I know I'm gonna mess this up. The counting of the blushes, other studio blushes. So if you hear a little clicking, that is what I'm doing. Aha, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They have 11 different studio line blushes. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's that one? Yeah. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I have 9 out of the 12. Did I count right? Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. They have 12 and I have 9 out of the 12. And the only reason why I don't have the other 3 colors that they have is because the one color is Gotta Glow, which is supposed to be like Albatross from NARS, which people say is a little different. It's a little too chalky. So and they say it's a good highlighter, but it has really chunky gold glitter. And I already know that yellows and golds don't do well on my skin, so I just said don't even bother with that one. And then the other one that they have is Peachy Keen. Don't like peach blushes on myself just because I am so pale, and the orangey color of the peach kind of does not do me justice. And then the other one that I gave up is Giddy Gold because it's gold and it's got chunks of gold glitter in it. So yeah, I'm kind of glad I passed those ones up. But If you were to look at them online, the only one that is sold out right now is Gotta Glow, which is the one that's similar to NARS Albatross. And these are $3 each, or if you find them during the dollar sale on e.l.f.'s website, they will be $1 on those days. Or if you get them on the 50% off or 40% off days, you can get them for either $1.50 or like $1.75. Like, that's not even doing math right now, just guesstimating. So yeah, they're really good. I'd still pay $3 a piece for these if I went to a store just to pick one up. So they're really good quality, and I really like these guys. So let me show you the colors that I have. So starting with the lightest colors, yeah, this is Candid Coral, and they look very similar to the NARS containers like these. The mirrors are a little bit funky, but I don't mind. And let me take the silver part off, or silver clear thingy. Yeah. So this one is Candid Coral, and I originally thought the coral would be like too much for me, too peachy, I guess. And that one did. I'm really bad at swatching today. Hold on, folks. Okay, I think I have situated that well enough. Alright. Did I just turn off that light even though I should have had it on? Let me try that again. There we go. Okay. That's better. Okay. Sorry, guys. So this is the Candid Coral. Let me swatch. That's what it looks like. It's very sheeny, shiny, pretty. And that is it. It's very pretty, very, very light. So if you like a light blush or you're a beginner with blush, I'd definitely choose either Candid Coral or the next one I'm going to show you, just because they are very nice. People say they're super duper chalky, and I have not had that experience with these guys. Maybe it's just because I don't want to say people don't have this, but I'm saying maybe it's because the blush brushes that I use, the specific ones I use, are really good at working with blushes like that to keep them from being chalky. That, or maybe it sets better with my foundation. I don't know. It may just be my weird idea about them. I don't know. But for me, they work just fine. So that was Candid Coral. And then this one is in Peachy Keen. Peachy Keen. Didn't I say I didn't buy that one? Let me see. Maybe I did buy Peachy Keen. Why? You know what? I lied to you guys. I'm sorry. I did buy that one, and I forgot. Whoops. Alright. Well, anyways, this one is Peachy Keen, and this is what it looks like. It's kind of hard to see. It's on my middle finger right here. I'm gonna put it right behind the Candid Coral. Yeah, that's why I didn't really think I bought it. It is a little bit pinky colored, but it's kind of orangey. So I've not worn this much just because it takes a little bit to make it show up, so you do have to apply quite a bit. But for beginners, these two colors are perfect if you don't want to worry about putting too much on your face. So these are two good colors, Peachy Keen and Candid Coral. Next two, let's see. Oh yeah, these two. Let's see. These two often get mixed up with their names, but these are good for dupes, and I'll show you which dupes. I don't own the actual version of what these guys are supposed to be dupes of, but I have swatched them in store at Sephora, and I've realized that I bought the cheaper version, and it's definitely well worth it because it's almost exactly like the real what it's supposed to be a dupe of, I guess. So this one is Tickled Pink, and it's a very, very nice, smooth, really pretty, shiny, shiny pink. It's like a baby pink, and this is actually beautiful on fair skin tones. You will need to apply a little bit more if you want it to look more like this guy right here. Like, excuse the acne because I've been wearing this all day, but yeah, it looks very pretty on, and I like it very, very much. This one, I'm not sure. I know somebody said it was a dupe or something, but I'm not entirely sure what of, so I'm not going to say it's a dupe until I entirely am sure of it. But this one I know is a dupe. This one is Twinkle Pink. And let me take the plastic thing here off. And this is it. It does have some glitter in it, so don't be scared of it. And this one I find is exactly, when I swatchy it, see, it's kind of shiny, pretty shimmery. It's, of course now it's gonna not show up for you guys. There we go. Right there. NARS Orgasm. That's what it's supposed to be, like NARS Orgasm. It's exactly like it to me, and I constantly debate, well, I debated before buying this to buy the either travel sized or the $30 size, which is about the same size of this, of the NARS Orgasm, but then I realized Twinkle Pink is very, very similar. And since I don't wear this color too much, I didn't want to invest the $30 in that. So for a $3 blush in the same, pretty much exactly the same shade, just a little bit less glittery, which I personally like more, I mean, you might as well spend the $3 versus the $30. To me, it's a no-brainer, but to some people, you'd rather have the name brand or the better quality. But to me, these guys work perfectly. Like, I have no problem with it, so I like these guys. There's no need to hate on them. So, let's see. Oh, those are the brightest colors. I'll leave those for last. And then these are more of the mauve tones, which I prefer most. Let's see. Let's start with this one, Mellow Mauve. So this one is like a mauve, almost exactly like a mauve color. It's more of a nude mauve, but this is it. This is Mellow Mauve right here, and it's very pretty. It's a very neutral blush. So this is it right here. And it is very nude colored, but it does have that mauve tone to it, just so it doesn't look like you're putting brown blush on your face. So it's very pretty, very good for light skin tones, and if you had a little bit deeper skin tones, it'd be a nice little flush, almost, I think it would look a little bit pink on darker skin tones, so this would be very pretty. Mellow Mauve, but it's not my favorite of the mauves. I have two favorites. The one is, which one should I do first? I guess I'll do this one. It's less red toned. Blushing Rose, and this one is one of the newer ones that I got during when they had their dollar sale day. This one, let's see. Blushing Rose. So it is a little bit pinker, so don't be nervous with it. It will be a little bit darker. See? Ta-da! So this is Blushing Rose. This is actually what I'm wearing today, so you can have a heavier hand, a lighter hand with it, but it does blend out really well, so if you're worried about applying too much, don't worry about it. It will dim itself down. Let me see if I can brighten that stuff up. There we go. It does have some shimmer in it, but not chunks of glitter, so I think you guys will be just fine applying it. If you're a beginner with blush, I would maybe stray away from the darker colors such as this and the next one I'm going to show you. But if you already know how to apply blush the way you like it, this is a very good color to have and to try out, and it's perfect for fall too, so I love it. And it adds a little bit of definition to your face if you don't want to contour. Like today, I did not contour, just put blush on and left, and I think it helped kind of give me a little bit more dimension to my face instead of making me look like pale, like a ghost, and with no dimension, and you know. So yeah, that one is Blushing Rose. I love this one very, very much. Okay, and then this one is Berry Mary, which I love a lot too. This one is a little bit more purple toned of a berry mauve color. So this is it. And this one's a little bit shimmery too, but it has no glitter, so you don't have to worry about that. Yes, it looks crazy on the camera, but now to me, it looks a little bit like Marsala to me in person, so Let's see. And this one's really pretty too. Really, really pretty. There we go. And that is like the perfect berry shade of blush. Perfect, especially if you are paler toned skin, or if you have paler toned skin. There we go. It's really, really nice color. Really, really pretty. And you can't apply too much of this. I have heard from people that this stuff does all of their studio blushes. The blush tends to fade after a few hours, which is true depending on how much you touch your face and such over the day or throughout the day. But I've not had any problems with it. This has been for 8 hours, maybe 7 or 8 hours, and it's lasted this long, so I think it's fine. That, and then I use a makeup setting spray over it, so I think maybe if you do that, it'll last longer. But it's one of my favorites. This one and the Budding Rose. Those are definitely two of my favorites. Okay. Let's see. Then these are the two lash shades that I have. And these are the bright pink shades. So these two would look perfect on darker skin tones and on lighter, depending on how heavy of a hand you use. So I'm gonna do the lighter of the two. Is called Fuchsia Fusion. And it's like a bubblegum pink is pretty much what it looks like. Fuchsia doesn't even cut it. There we go. And this one has a lot of sparkle in it. So that's it. Let me use a finger that's more clean. It's like Shazam. It's on this finger right here. Let me see where you want it. Right. Shabam. Right there. That'd be kind of cool with this shirt, but it'd be a little overwhelming, especially with the lipstick that I have on now. So it's very pretty. You can blend it out. Let's see, blend it out. And it does look a lot lighter. So you don't need to be afraid of it. You can blend it out. It won't be too dark on any skin tone. And you can apply as much as you want of it, really, and make it look as fun and as bright and vivacious as you want it to. So this one is Fuchsia Fusion, and I love it. It's very pretty. I think it'd be perfect for spring or summer, but since summer's ending, I'd be careful with using it. I could probably get away with it with this outfit or with certain outfits, but I wouldn't wear it every day. The last studio blush I have is literally like neon Barbie pink. This one is in Pink Passion. And one that I have a, what's it called? A Hariko, I think a Hariko or something like that blush, that I got from Ulta? No. Subscription service. There we go. Ipsy. And it actually broke, or Hikari, that's what it is. A Hikari Pink Flamingo blush. And it broke in the mail, and I can't even open it without it going everywhere. So this is as close as I could get to that color. As you guys can see, that's intimidating colored blush right there. And you barely need to roll your finger over it, and you got a bright pink finger. So this is it right here. Of course it doesn't show up on my finger. There we go. So this is this guy right here. It's a deeper pink than the other one, but like the other one, you can blend it out and it won't look bad at all. So I really like this one too, but you do have to be careful with what you're wearing and how much you apply. Otherwise you may look like a clown, but if that's the look you're going for, or a vivacious, colorful look, you'll be fine. But on an everyday look, be careful. So yeah, that was all the face products that I have from them, for the exception of the eyes and the lips, which will be on 2 other parts. I'm sorry this took so long. I was trying to swatch them all for you, which kind of failed, but kind of didn't. Sorry they weren't perfect, but I hope they worked for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I enjoyed making this video for you. And I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the other items that I had in my other parts of the haul. I'll link both of those below here. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Bye!